Today we're going to learn how to put antifreeze into the reservoir. Now there are a few things you need to understand about antifreeze. There are different types. You want to check your owner's manual to see what specific type of antifreeze you need. Sometimes you can use a general antifreeze. Sometimes you have to use a specific antifreeze for your vehicle. You can buy pre-diluted. It'll say it'll be a 50-50 mixture. It's already mixed. Or you can buy the concentrated where you have to dilute it 50-50. So you need a gallon of water to the gallon of antifreeze. It's usually cheaper to buy the concentrate, but then you have the hassle of trying to mix it, and you really need 2 containers because you'll double the amount that's found in the gallon container. Okay, this is just a couple things about the cap and some information. It says surge tank 15 psi or pounds per square inch. Now what that means is if it gets too much pressure, it's going to release the antifreeze and it'll just go onto the ground. So if you ever see that antifreeze on the ground, that may be one of the reasons why. Also, you'll notice that it has DEX cool. So when you get your antifreeze, that's one thing you want to look for. And again, you want to check your manual to find out what type of antifreeze you should use. For this has the DEX cool. So in this vehicle, you'd probably want to find the antifreeze or the coolant. Coolant is another term, or antifreeze is another term for coolant. But you'd want to get the DEX cool. And again, all vehicles are different. So you never want to open this up when the engine is hot. You want to make sure that it cools down, and then you just go ahead and remove the cap. And you'll see over here that it shows you the fill line. Sometimes it'll have a cool or a cold fill line, and sometimes it will have a hot fill line. You want to just make sure that it's where it should be. You want to make sure that your vehicle is on a flat surface. You don't want to be on a hill. You want to be on a surface that's flat so you get a good reading. So what you want to do is get your antifreeze. It's probably good to use a funnel. You'll then go ahead and pour your antifreeze into the reservoir. And in this case, the vehicle is cold, so you would fill it up to the mark where it's the cold. You can see that arrow. You want to make sure that you secure the cap. If it's loose, then you run the risk of the coolant getting too hot. It's got to be pressurized. Now we're looking at another vehicle. This is in 2012 Honda Odyssey, and you can see it has a max fill line and a minimum fill line, and so you just don't want to go beyond or below those 2 lines. Here you can see the radiator cap. That's another place where you can add the coolant, but again, you never want to even touch the coolant, the cap, the radiator cap when the vehicle's hot. Removing the radiator cap, and you can see where the coolant is.